Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, where we're going to be a policeman. I want to do this side case. There's a side case here where I've been challenged by John that I pretend to be an officer, and someone died in a safe of a security company. I think that's going to be interesting. So I need to dress like a police officer, so bear with me. Let's put on my police uniform. And my officer's cap. For the island's most accomplished detectives. Do I have officer uniform, actually? That's a good question. That's Navy officer uniform. Oh. Alright, well, that'll do. I'm now a police officer. Bye! So. Where do we go? Not this way, clearly. What's it say? Holding cells, so he's in here somewhere. No. No.
Oh, what a long day.
Hello. Down here, it appears. I'm a policeman. Holy shit. This can't be the holding cells. It's a bloody dungeon. Hello.
Excuse me, but are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
Right. Okay. I'm an honourable cop.
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
Well, let's observe, shall we? He has a focused look in his eyes. Okay, that's something. Bruised knuckles, though, so he's fought someone, perhaps. But only on one hand. Wedding ring that's tight on the finger. He's focused, and he doesn't cheat. Good to know. And fresh and fashionable. He's a methodical person. Not impulsive, even slightly.
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Much how you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
No. A minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me.
Yeah.
I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade it so.
Okay, so that's fair. Let's see what we've got then.
Please, tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
Right.
And I take it this wasn't normal.
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
Interesting. The burglaries got my attention.
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
Okay. Who are the customers?
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Coppello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvellous indeed.
Okay, so here's my mentality, and this is the genuine truth. Before we even get into the case, I think I've solved it. There were 2 burglars last night. One of them hid in the safe, which locked behind them. And then they suffocated.
Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes 12 times a day for 12 years. I do not recall.
That's fair. And the victim.
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met, and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
You must be new to Godona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy,
Right.
generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story, or it was. I fear this horrible event portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
He's more worried about his wife, which is fair.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you.
Of course, yeah.
I will endeavour to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
Okay, so I don't think he's at risk at all.
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
So, where's the wife? Probably... Hello? Wife? Wife? Just yelling wife and running around doesn't seem to be working too well. I do not know where the wife is.
Mrs. Cabot, please wait in the office. The inspector will be here soon.
In here, it seems. Hello.
You must be the inspector.
Would you be Augusta Capello?
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that strides in?
You are strikingly fucking, blunt, aren't you?
Forgive me, I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
Alright. Focused eyes again. Glassy eyes. Use laudanum. Oh, maybe not focused. The brooch is interesting. She fidgets with her ring. Interesting. I think she's shocked.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
No.
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Yes, I'm aware. Now talk about the
Basilio
burglary.
tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but, I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
Did you know the victim?
Were you familiar with the deceased man found in the safe?
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
Okay, bye.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
She's oddly suspicious, she is. Okay, so, with this case... The Iron Coffin. We need to go to his... house, which I can't find. Billy Lloyd. Ah, the office of Adler Street and Scaladio. Okay, let's go there then. So, Scaladio is here, Adler Street is here. So the office is along this street. It's got to be something a little closer, right? East of St. Clement's Cathedral. Okay, that might help. So, it'll be here by the pub. Okay. Away we go! This is Adler Street, I believe. Wet Whiskers. Oh, this is the pub where we found the donkey. Okay. Right, well this is Adler Street, and this is west of it. So it has to be down here. Huh. The office on Adler Street in Scaladio. I mean, it's not down here, is it?
Extra, extra! A very British scandal. The British envoy has defiled a refugee woman. Proof supplied by the gallery owner, Mr. Vogel.
Yes, rather grim. I am so lost. Okay. How am I lost? Right, let's do this. Armour Capello office on Adler Street to the east of St. Clement Cathedral, Scaladio. St. Clement Cathedral. Never eat. Oh. Will acutely be aware that I forgot which direction east was. I'm a little upset with myself there. Here we are. Let's get in. Right. Lots of saves here.
Hello there.
Shut up.
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you.
The best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them. Nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
Ah, the code to all safes. 01350. You. Billy Lloyd.
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me, though, so your secret is safe with me, Sherlock.
So, you saw the burglar?
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property.
Yeah, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You're a guard, but you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello.
Who
that kind
fainted.
of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded round these parts.
Right. Okay, describe the burglar. White as a sheet, you said.
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost. Too corporeal.
Hold on. She? You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Well,
yes, spare me the sermon.
okay, yeah. Even I was wrong there. Okay, yeah. All right, fine. In the wrong.
When did the burglary happen?
Oh, after 10 in the evening. I was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. Usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion, when she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office, and...
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
Of course. I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can.
I need to see the office.
I must go and inspect the crime scene. If I have further questions, Mr. Lloyd, I will find you.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be able to keep away.
Right.
Okay. So. Pursued them out back. So, this is a toilet. That's not useful. Isn't that an actor? So, we now have a code to open any safe. So, here we go. Augusta arrives at the office. We have a timeline, which is very good. Let's go upstairs. What's with the lips? Interesting. Do you want me to pose?
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Okay. A human-sized safe, obviously. Be more an achievement if it wasn't this big. And out this room is the back, I presume. Yeah. Let's check this desk. What we got? Keys? Good. Note. Capello. Niccolo Detti is soon to return to Cadona. Interesting. Okay. There's people telling him to stay away from the rival family. What's this book? His schedule. Blah, blah, blah. Meeting with the detective.
Clearly needs a better work-life balance.
And what's this? That's something that's not needed. Aha! Heir to the Detti family returns home. So he was obviously interested in this, the rival family guy coming home.
Workplace.
Mr. Capello is the best.
You just follow me everywhere. Bloody hell, man. And this would be his wife's desk, I presume. What's that? Basilio's note to Augusta. Long chat because of my important client meeting, but I'm concerned about your desire to work such late hours. You seemed happy about it, which is why I did not bring it up previously, but perhaps it's best that we find a different arrangement. Okay. Why does she work late hours?
Concert program from 7 years ago. An Augusta LaDuca is listed as a harpist in the orchestra.
So she was a harpist. Ah.
2 theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Have to respect the classics.
So why is she working late? You. Why is she working late?
Do you know what this note might be about?
I cannot presume to know another's mind, of course, but I think Mr. and Mrs. Capello have been having some familial difficulties, probably due to their lack of children. One of my oldest friends helps couples with their relationship troubles, and he always says...
You don't have to continue.
Right, this guy talks a
He says
lot.
that to me as well, but I'm perfectly happy to.
No, I insist.
Right, okay, so he's an idiot.
Do you know anything about these entries?
No, but Mr. Capello is so well organised. I use a different method, very popular among the Buddhist monks. You create an attic in your mind and...
I'm familiar. Keep it tidy, put only necessary information in, remove unnecessary information regularly.
What? No, it's called an attic. You just stuff it with everything. You never know what might prove helpful someday.
That is profoundly upsetting.
Right, okay.
I know of it, but forgot.
Right, helpful. What about
Do
these
you
keys?
know whose keys these are?
Probably Mr. Capello's. Police took him so suddenly. I have the same set, but it's more efficient. Has fewer keys.
So you don't have access to the entire office?
No. Only Mr. and Mrs. Capello have the key to the back door.
Right. And so for the person to have fled, she was late in, he scared her off, and she fled via the back door, which tells me she was here to meet someone, perhaps. Interesting.
That's about...
Okay, you stay there. So maybe she was having an affair?
The bottle is half empty. A wine, well enjoyed.
She was working here late at night, I presume. Ah!
Easily used, but why would it be here?
An affair! Knew it. And you must be his lucky... or her lucky man. He scratched the inside of the safe. He was trapped in there. He hid in the safe. She ran out the back. And he suffocated inside. It's an affair. Let's examine the body. Tried to escape.
Blood on the safe door could have been left by the victim. Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe.
Oh.
Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth.
Not an affair. She poisoned him.
Bruises, torn nails, bleeding was severe and continued at length.
That tells me...
Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing? What a rotten way to die.
it's a mixture of the two.
Okay, this chap is seriously creepy. Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
You. What about the cup?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know of it.
Okay,
but
shut up.
Forgot.
So this is the person?
I don't know.
Okay, right, fuck it.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes.
Oh, God.
You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Lloyd, thank you.
He was poisoned, though. Safe
Is this
code.
code memo still valid?
Oh, yes. It's the same combination code everywhere. It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact, during this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I had to...
Okay, thank you, Billy.
Okay, right, he just goes on and on and on. She's in her late 20s.
Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 Best Curry Recipes book I'm reading.
Oh my god,
and,
shut up.
We've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
Interesting, thank you.
Okay, so she's been getting rid of him, but she's in her late 20s, and her birthday is the safe code. 13th of the 5th. Interesting.
I know of it, but forgot.
He's in his early 40s, so there's an age
What can you
gap.
tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know.
Right, well, we've finally
I'm gonna catch the
exhausted
criminal myself.
everything.
But later.
And this guy's annoying and clearly useless. We've gone the dead body, we've gone and checked the office. The back door is my next idea. We need to go out the back. So. Through the bushes, eh, John?
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
Okay, so that leads out here. Not that helpful. Let me see if I can pick a piece of evidence that would help better. We can do chemical analysis there. It was the chase. Yes, this. That's what I want. Entered via the back door during the evening, when normally only Billy is on site. Heard her go through the bushes in the backyard during her escape. A railing dislodged and bent, so whoever it was fell off the railing sort of thing, landed in the bushes. Trampled grass and a set of lockpicks. It does appear that it wasn't one of our main suspects.
Casse-muraille. Walk through walls in French. Our thief seems rather arrogant. The letter F is inscribed within a four-leaf clover pattern.
And obviously
A
they're
comprehensive set of
lockpicks.
lockpicks, recently cleaned with no fresh scratches.
Recently cleaned. Interesting. How interesting indeed. Right, let's have a look then. Let's do the chemical analysis. That's going to be important. What's up with this guy's mouth? I think he was poisoned. Okay? Which is logical-ish. Maybe. One of them. I want to double this to make it 6. Oh, hold on. Add 1. Then double it to make it 8. Then flip it to a negative. There you go, that's -8. Then for 10, I want +1 onto here. Then I want to double it to make it 10. And then I want to add these two things together. Bosh. So what do we find? Foaming around the mouth of light intoxication, likely from wine. So, did asphyxiate in the safe, was pissed. The affair is back on, it's not poison. This person's interesting. Perhaps back in we'll go and we'll ask Chatty McDick Tits what he says. I've lost him.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Is he downstairs? You!
I'm gonna catch the criminal myself.
But later.
Later.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ask... No! Let's not ask. Let's go look it up. Go through the bushes in the backyard during your escape. The bushes in the backyard either lead out the front here, or, more likely, through here. Past this guy. Doesn't really help us out, no. Maybe we can get some records dug up on it. That might be probable. Key evidence is collected from there. That's what matters. Not all evidence, just key evidence. Let's go back to the police station. See if we can talk to them about this symbol and these lockpicks. Maybe they're related. And then we'll try our records as well. Let's try the archive quickly. Evidence. Instruments of crime. A property crime. And suspects. Hey! Felicia Savain, age 26, currently affiliated with the Backyard Boys Gang. Master burglar. Here we go. Scar on her cheek. She's had it since she was 18. Her parents died at sea. She wasted her inheritance. Blah, blah, blah. Lessening the severity of her punishments. Okay.
Maybe it would be wise to take a look around outside before we enter. Just a thought.
Interesting. So we need to go to the Backyard Boys hideout. Clay Street and Miner's End. And John suggests I keep my ear to the ground when near the Backyard Boys hangout. This might help us with the undoubtedly dangerous encounter. Good idea. Okay, Clay Street, Miner's End. Okay, let's go over there then. I quite enjoy these little... Sometimes doing a little side bit is worth it, you know? Okay, so Miner's End is up here. Clay Street. It's here. So it's about here I want to go. So it'd be best if I just go across this bridge from Northern Scaladia. Hang a left, straight across the bridge, see what we can do. Oh my! One of my ears has popped inwards. How weird. Let's keep an ear out. See what's what. A cheap antique trader? Ah. I need to go and buy a bunch of furniture, I know that much. Right, it was... That's the wrong bridge, Harry. That's the wrong bridge. I want to buy all the furniture, but my brain's clearly not working. It's that bridge I need to go to. Yep, that makes more sense. Oh. You know what? I fancy a pasty. Just a random craving, I know. But I really fucking fancy a pasty. Oh, pasties are good. Let's eavesdrop on these fuckers. I wager they've got info for me.
Other gangs are planning an attack.
Here we go. Owes me money. Get a gun. Marketplace in Miner's End. Beggar informants. Revenge? No. They deserve it? No. Limping brass. Marketplace, beggar information. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Hello.
Other gangs are planning it.
Wounded? No. Marketplace? Yes. Limping brass? Yes. Get a gun? No. They deserve it? No. Beggar informants? There we go. John was right. The Backyard Boys have mobilized due to the botched robbery of the Amur Capello by Felicia Sylvain. They believe another gang set them up. I've overheard, however, the Pipe, the limping information broker of the gang, is calling in on his beggar informants. The Pipe can be found in the marketplace in central Miner's End on Market Road. So, let's not even go there. Let's go to the central marketplace instead and find the Pipe.
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
Hello.
Step right up.
Just have a quick look at some clothing. I do like that clothing. That's nice. Oh, but it's cost so much money. Oh, so much money. Nice suit, though.
Why would you even come here, then?
Alright, so the limp. He's going to be here, without a doubt. Limping informant, broker of the gang. He's calling on a beggar.
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
One man's trash is another man's furniture.
No. Oh, you sell
Take a look.
furniture?
Maybe something will catch your eye.
Hello. Oh, music box. Goes sold separately. Huh. Well, I'm good, thanks. What the fuck? I had to buy these weird things.
I hope you like what you bought.
Hey, you're a limp.
Are you able to help me?
I am a police officer too. Undercover, so just go away.
Ah, right, yes, I'm clearly dressed wrong. I need to dress a little more beggary. Okay. Let's dress like this. There we go, that's a bit more beggar. Hey, you, come back here, you got the limp.
One man's trash.
Buy some clothes and help me feed my
Do
family.
you know anything about this?
No one listens to us, so why should I listen to you, oofbird?
Okay, not good. Right, maybe a fez will help. There we go. Right.
The best the flea market can offer.
Anyone here got a limp? He was talking to his beggars in the market. You don't have a limp.
The worst clothes at the best price.
One man's trash.
Maybe we
is
try
another
him.
man's.
Ah, here we go.
Hello, mister. I have some information for you.
I'm not interested in the advice of a man like you. Move aside. I've places to be.
Yeah, no, I fucked that up, clearly, because I, didn't dress up right.
The best
Oh,
the
well.
flea market can.
Time to go and be a policeman and go and beat a bunch of people up like an
Our
idiot.
clothes will be worn well, take my word.
Well, I tried to do it subtly, so now I'm going to go and beat up everyone. Let me dress all police officer-y. Officer-y? I don't know, but let me put on a mustache. I'm an old policeman. Whoops. Sorry, John. Fucked it up. Clay Street. I've gone the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, where's your hideout? Oh, there's some police there. Chill. Clay Street. Here we go. Not this door. Ah, Backyard Boys. I'm guessing this is it. Yep, that'll be it. Let's go kill some people. I mean, beat some people up with bullets. It's the weirdest combat ever. Hello. Boosh. And you're taken care of.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Bosh. And he's taken care of. Sit down, madam. Hello. I'm here to shoot your armor off. Bosh. You're taken care of. Take a seat, madam.
Too simple.
Hello.
Stuff's ready.
Oh no, I did it wrong. How did I do it wrong? I don't know. But there we go. How many times do I have to set you on fire? Am I gonna work? That'll work, yeah. There we go. Sit down, madam.
Take a rest, my friend.
There you go.
Too simple.
Hat.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Punch. W. This gentleman needs his mask removing, then his hat removing, and somehow his face is still intact. Which is amazing.
No more crime for you, and the snuff's ready.
Hello. I'm here to punch you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
So, why did Sherlock bring in 12 one-toed fucking criminals? Well, that's because he shot all their toes off.
Oh, you killed him.
Yeah. I killed one person.
Okay, I give up.
Hello. She gave up. That was easy. Let's have a chat then, shall we?
And here we are, Miss Sevigny. A place where we can talk about all your recent activities. We have a nice profile on you, you know.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Is there nothing you didn't do, Miss Sevigny? Thieve for the gang, break into the Armor Capello office, kill Niccolo Detti?
What? Kill? I didn't kill nobody. No, how?
So you admit the rest. I suppose you won't mind explaining some things to me then.
Right, here we go. Let's start observing her. The scar's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. A lockpick hidden inside her necklace. Be sure to be careful about that, because she'll try and leave. Double-sided jacket, so she can change her look quickly. That's smart. Knees. Cat claw marks. She's prepared. She's not a show-off. She's prepared. Double-sided, quick to vanish. Lockpicks. Smart.
You were in the Armor Capello office yesterday evening, Miss Sevigny. The same place that Niccolo Detti was found dead today. What happened?
How would you know? You can't prove anything?
Cat
It's
claw
written
marks.
all over you, Miss Sevigny. I presume you did not intend your evening to end with a fall over the railing and a fracas with felines. Need I continue?
Zut alors! It was just a job, nothing else. I was asked to come. Here, see for yourself. I don't know who hired me, but I think they wanted to pin the crime on me. Poor Niccolo.
Wait, you knew the victim? When did you get the letter?
When were you offered this job?
Ah, mon Dieu. I don't remember precisely. I think the letter arrived around 9:30 in the evening. It sounded tricky, but the money was good.
And you arrived at the office?
Perhaps 45 minutes later? I am very good, sir. I was in and out in 5 minutes.
I don't like lies.
No, wait. Okay. It took 15 minutes. All right? Still impressive, no?
You knew Mr. Detti, how?
Niccolo and I grew up together. I hadn't seen him in years, then ran into him on the street, smiling with some lovely lady on his arm.
Did you see him again?
And that was the last time you saw him alive?
Wait, until I found him dead yesterday. That same woman was there too. It can't be coincidence.
Ah.
She started screaming, so I slammed the safe door and ran when I saw a guard coming.
Right.
Your thieving days may well be over, Miss Sevigny. Until this matter is resolved, you will remain here. Good day.
She slammed the safe door, which means someone else opened it.
I didn't do a thing.
And then put the boy inside. Maybe. What have we got? You are to enter there at 10:15 PM via the back door. Leave it open for you. I will leave it open for you. So that was either him or... It was either the wife or him that did this. That's your target. Open it as fast as possible. Leave the safe open. But she says she shut the safe. Slam the safe door closed. Opens the safe. Sees Niccolo dead. She hears a female scream behind her and slams it shut. Interesting. So, I need to have a chat with our man. Hopefully this will give away whether he's guilty. You!
Not much to say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Another question?
Mr. Capello,
we
have
go.
you anything to say about the burglar's claims?
Not a whit. The woman is a liar and a criminal. I don't give it the slightest credence, and neither should you.
Okay, so he doesn't trust that, but he's also very committed to his wife. She, on the other hand, fidgets with a ring, which makes me think
Another
maybe she was
question?
cheating.
I'm afraid I have nothing to add to this.
Safe combination?
Is this note still valid?
Oh yes, we use this code by default for each safe. Now sometimes a buyer may ask to see how it can be changed, but I always reset it afterwards.
Fair.
And the safe containing the body used the default code, I presume?
As it happens, no. In my demonstration, I wanted to show the bank clerks how easy it was to set a different combination.
Interesting. Thank you.
So, the code on the safe with the dead body was changed a day earlier by Pasilio. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm afraid
He doesn't know about the wine glass. Lawyer letter, your diary.
I'm interested in some entries in your diary that may prove important. Could you elaborate on these ones here?
Bene, I won't name the detective, but rest assured that is unrelated to the investigation. It is just one of our clients.
Okay.
And those safe entries are about an interested party who was going to purchase the product. We met yesterday, and today were to finalize the transaction. Alas, that opportunity is no more.
You've been a good help.
Who was buying the safe? That's a good question.
What was your intent behind this note?
This is private, young man, and hardly relevant.
It could be.
Its relevance, as it were, remains to be seen.
My wife Augusta joined me in business half a year ago, but works late hours. I worry because I love her. What else do you need to know?
I appreciate your candor.
That's fair. Okay.
Not much to say. I'm sorry.
Right. So he opened it in a sales pitch.
Not much to say. I'm sorry.
I think we're good.
Not much
Yeah.
to say. I'm sorry.
I'll just try the other
Another
ones because I've only got
question?
2 left.
Not much to say. I'm sorry. Another question?
Yeah.
How long have you
Oh,
known your wife,
here we go.
Mr. Capello?
How is that relevant, young man?
Please, I need a complete picture of all the parties involved. Consider, perhaps, the possibility that the burglar was targeting your wife.
It seems unlikely, though if a Detti was out to threaten my wife. We met 7 years ago. Augusta was a harpist with an Italian orchestra. The passion in her eyes back then. I am glad she still has some of it now.
And you and your wife get along well?
I love her most dearly, and I know Augusta loves me. I fear someday she may be bored at work, but I try to give her all she wants.
Okay, he seems loving and fair. I think she needs to give up her suspicions. Let's see about her. There's something odd about her, and I need to see it through. What am I doing? She's in the investigation room. You! How'd you know Niccolo?
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman dedicated to her music and an enthusiastic artist. Your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark, you started to see each other. It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed. Felicia Sevigny spotted you with Niccolo, but rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband.
Am I correct?
Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift.
Right.
Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name, I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a Detti.
And your husband suspected something.
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards here. Yes, he suspected.
How'd Niccolo die?
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detti end up deceased in the safe?
I do not know.
Madam?
I don't know anything about his death.
Are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
Interesting.
Apologies, Mrs. Capello, but I must go.
So. We need to ask if he's aware of this. That's important. Your wife admitted to an affair. If we tell him that, we'll see exactly who's to blame for the murder. There's a small chance that she drugged him and stuffed him in the safe, but then why the extra person? Hey!
Were you aware of this, Mr. Capello? Of the relationship between your wife and Niccolo Detti?
Enough! I will not hear it. Augusta is an impressionable woman feeling the stress of this horrible situation. She does not understand what she's saying.
I see. So, you think...
I think that if you want to help, you should stop bothering my wife and find the criminal responsible.
Right, well, it's clearly not him.
I will return.
Or maybe it is. Okay. Maybe Billy's the best option then. Maybe we talk to Billy. But then again, we've also got our thief. So many moving parts, and I clearly need to talk about this secret. Where's my thief? She's in there talking to someone else now. Okay, and I can't get you to talk, can I? No. I could accuse you.
Apologies.
Let's try talking to Billy very quickly. Let's go back to the safe store. Have a chat with the idiot. He might know something. As annoying as it is, he might. And ironically, we are missing some evidence. It doesn't say we've got all the evidence. So, let's see what we can do. There's gotta be something we're missing. This piece of evidence needs to be spoken about with someone. I think Billy's gotta have the answer. Alright, let's enter. Billy, my boy! Hello.
I know of it, but forgot.
Do you know who hired her? No.
Actually, no. I know of it, but...
The key to this case is the schedule, the time schedule.
Oh, actually, no.
Okay.
I don't know.
Could this be the burglar you saw
okay,
yesterday?
that's good.
That's her. So what's our plan? How do we get her? If you can afford to give me 20 minutes, my uncle has a large net.
Yes, a net. I'll go and get one now, Billy, and you stay to guard the office.
Right, so he's an idiot.
I'm going to catch the criminal myself, but later.
Okay. I must be missing something here. Perhaps it's up here. So, the wife was having an affair with him. They drank the wine. Then hid the glass, obviously, to show that no one else was here. In here we have her desk and his desk. And they escaped through the back door. So, it's between the wife and the husband. That's the truth of it. Because they left the door unlocked. Now, let's look at this logically. Okay? Let's see. Where's the time schedule? So, 3 PM, Augusta arrives at the office. 6:30, Basilio leaves and goes home. 7 PM, Billy arrives and says hello. At 8, Basilio returns to the office via the back door and talks to Augusta. And leaves it unlocked. Then he checks on Augusta remains at work at the office. Billy's reading a book at the front door. Basilio receives... He left the door unlocked. Fair. Augusta walks down from her office to Billy. Felicia enters the office, starts working on the safe. Felicia opens the safe, sees Niccolo dead inside. She... Right, Niccolo Detti is dead in the safe, right? And we now need to figure out when he could have ended up dead in the safe. He returns to the office, possibly to catch them. Yeah? Using the back door. Oh. The wife. It's the wife. Okay. He returns to the office at 8:04 for the back door, yeah? But because the code's changed on the safe, and the wife doesn't know it, he suffocates in there. But maybe then Basilio planned that? Basilio got the thief to break into the safe and said to leave the safe open. Leaving the safe open would be Why would you hire someone... Okay, right. Okay, this is the thing I can't get my head around, and this is the truth. Why would someone hire someone to open the safe if they knew there was a dead body in it? Whoever hired the person must be different to the person with the dead body, because if Niccolo hired someone to open the safe, yeah? Not Niccolo, Basilio hired someone to open the safe. Like, the man hires someone to open the safe, yeah? He does that. But if he knew he was going to... Hold on. Basilio leaves for a business dinner. Augusta remains to work at the office. He leaves reading. In this time period, Augusta could have left through the back door, hired the criminal to open the safe to let out her boyfriend who was hiding. It's the woman. I think she hired the criminal to let out the boyfriend who was hiding.
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's death.
How dare you? I wouldn't want him to.
It was an accident.
I see you need some persuasion. I know that Niccolo Detti went to the office to meet you.
Okay, let's choose the evidence. So, window of opportunity. Okay.
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
There we go.
Really? You could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
And then because the code changed, so the means of the crime were asphyxiation. By accident.
I don't follow you.
The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call for your husband. And I know why.
I've picked the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me abort the accusation and try again. Hold on. J'accuse!
I see.
And then I want the timeline, yeah.
It was really...
So the means of the crime, it was asphyxiation. Business affairs, thinning the ranks. Yeah, it's got to be asphyxiation, right? No.
I don't...
The fact...
What do you mean by the means of the crime?
It is...
I'm right about this. I know it's the timeline. Timeline, yes. Okay?
Really?
The means of the death. What were the means of crime? Oh, she was... No, okay.
I don't follow you.
We're going to be here for a while. Fuck me.
Wait here. It is...
J'accuse! Character portrait. Fidgeting. Laudanum. Basilio met her when she was a harpist. Working late. What do you mean the means of the crime? It was an accident.
To free Mr. Detti, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe. And as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
The motive was to keep the tryst a secret. Which would be...
You were afraid
There we
how
go.
it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
You can fix this? No, you... See, this is the thing, though. It's technically manslaughter, not murder. But, you know.
Despite your best intentions, Mrs. Capello, I believe you are to blame for this sorry affair, not Basilio.
I think you're right, sir. Basilio, he does not deserve this. None of this.
It is not my place to decide what is deserved, but perhaps you now know what to say to the inspector.
I do.
Good day, madam.
I don't think Mrs. Capello did this on purpose. I would have let her go.
She didn't do it on purpose, but letting her go is not the rightful thing. Someone still
Come
died.
on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
God damn it, John. You're all about what's right and what's wrong, but at the end of the day, she killed someone by locking them in a safe. Whether she meant to or not, it's not considered a positive outlook. Anyway, next time I'm going to go and continue with my mother's love story thing. So, thank you very much for watching. Much love from me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.